Sorry, wrong music. I will put Skyrim music in it. Because this game is still in the development. Sorry, full music file or something like that. Still in progress. But I'm going to make it self. Yesterday I tried and still not working. It was cannot even connect. So let's start. I'm streaming this game because it's a fun purpose, because the game itself was made by Unity 3D. It's kind of impressive in the result, especially for the graphics. I think it's today's standard graphics, even though it's still on a low texture, because Unity 3D probably has a mostly they make a game with that game engine was just only for a mobile platform. It's only for a mobile like Android. Okay. Although the game was kind of very simple with the game mechanic itself, but I'm quite happy with the developer. Just a little bit about their articles. How did they start to make this game, and already released it since last year. Kind of late to it, but I have to do it. I have to do it because I want to make a game like this. Please, looks like this. But GDT3 was, I think some kind of limiting the resource, especially for the graphics, or maybe the texture. The file itself is very small. I just downloaded compressed one, for 150 megabytes, then extracted into 250. Still small to me. Kind of surprised. Then I just started the game, visual. And let's try it once more. And I started game like this, making characters like the looks of the characters. Very small interference. Reference for character making, so there's only a few hair, and it's just very simple. Just that's it. Then I just one of my surprises that I create a new world. The world itself was randomly generated by the game. Kind of using this is going to be very low quality game. I was expecting like that, but then when I just started this one, making this one for the first time, and loading takes a lot of time. Perhaps I'm making very big maps. I don't know. Still figure out. And the one make it quicker loadings. So I'm not going to make it on right now, and just for a showcase, I want to make a review for this game that's already released last year, so I don't have to. I'm going to turn on this. Maybe not for now. It's only 2 songs in this game, combat and maybe 3. combat zone, morning zone, night zone. So the lore and the basic gameplay itself, there's no story like this because it's a very small game. There is no voice actor, kind of sad. But the gameplay mechanic was very simple but quite interesting. It's based on the survival, but not a very complex survival. It's kind of a very simple one. Simple survival. There is no such penalty for hungry, which is very obviously very difficult to play with, unlike the other games, so especially for big games, because this is very small size of the game, and the gameplay was interesting in the buildings. It takes a lot of time. I have ton of hours to play this just because to build a house. And the interesting part was gathering the material. This is quite. You have to explore the jungles, the forests, and all the landscape. Okay, let's try talk about landscape. So, the landscape was quite huge. So let me show the map. This is very huge landscape. It's generated by a single line. If I zoom out, it's bigger than Skyrim. Maybe I cannot show you my pointer, but I assume the land itself was generated into two parts because I already explored into the northern area over this and has no something interesting in it, very empty landscape, and the southern area is empty oceans. I already tried it, even though it's not quite very far away, because I can see it here. This is the land of the fog of war, or the it's not land, so it's a fog of war probably. Just reveal it whenever I just take anywhere into the maps or the lands. So I assume the island itself was maybe this size. The islands. They may explore islands probably this maybe this size. But I don't even explore out this part of the area. Not yet. It's very huge. Okay, I'm going to delete this once more. And there's a snow area in the north. The north was very empty snow area and quite deadly because got a kind of a frostbite. So the health will be decreased frequently, and you don't have any food or shelter inside. You're going to die. This is the coldest area. This is the land, I assume, and it's quite the same actually. I thought it was fully generated in the lands because the ocean itself was so huge, so wide expanse of landscape to explore by even by apps, because I'm trying to make a boat today in this streaming gameplay because I already finished and I already killed the boss. The game already boring to me because I don't have any goals from it anymore. But the first time I played this, it's quite addicting because I need so much materials to gather. And after I gather enough, complete my buildings, I start defeating the boss, which is the only quest that I have. Because gathering the resource was I already have plenty of resources for now, so I don't have to explore anymore. So I'm playing to defeat the main boss in this game. I already did it, so I took the heart and some of the buff for upgrading my raft to become a longbow, which is something to do in this streaming today. Okay, so let's try to make a boat right now. I'm not quite finishing for review this game. It's quite fascinating for open source engines, and very few people just involved in this thing. I just read a little bit about their articles. Made by Unity engines. Kinda surprised with the graphics. The graphics was awesome, by today's standards. Even just low texture on the meshes. But I like the what is that? The god rays. The god rays is very low quality, I suppose, and the texture is very low as in this push. Because use the medium settings. I already tried the high settings. Definitely even looks different. This even looks different from the mediums, and the frame rate doesn't even so significant with the low settings. Okay. So the combat mechanics. Let's try to talk about it. It's very simple. It's only third person. This game has a upwards of the soldier camps. I think it's mixing between the third person and the first person. I mean, of course, third person. I think it's mixing between combat and shooting game. That's for example. I admire with the AI. The AI is quite standard. The physics doesn't have the physics on this game. Kinda sad. They're always only using the animation for the death animation for any creature. I think the physics works only for objects, just for the objects. Let me cut some of the tree. I want to destroy something. Cut some of the. Oops. Just wrongly put the slot for the hotkeys. So the hotkey. Only 7 hotkey in this game. Still, that's a less improvement. So I think the physics is quite standard. But I still admire Envy with this development. You can make a game. I think they just working. They're probably working with the recent game company perhaps. So like indie games in the kind of soon, but I get to their Discord talk about this. Very simple physics for the objects, not quite very advanced. I love the force. I think it's generated by the game, but it looks like by made design. The force design was very good for the Tarkov 2. Stuck to the stone. What I was impressed with the landscape itself, and This looks very human-made or man-made settings. I can turn off the music. Quite enjoy the view. It's very natural. Tallest tree, small tree, the bush, the soils, floods. Everything will place pretty well. Even you're using random generator. Need to doctor feel this. The ground is not very smooth, which is great, natural. Some of the ground was smooth. I think I still figure out how the computer generator can make this. Maybe some certain script will do works. I don't know, I still want to figure out. So if the landscape generator is made easily, so the game doesn't need to make their own landscape. Unless for a story platform, you just update it. Next the items was very unique. I think it's standard for a survival game. So I assume this game was based on the Ark survival games, because it's a little bit cartoony for the game concept, the story concept itself. Even the science fiction and dinosaur. I was thinking, if this game has a dinosaur in it, if I make a dinosaur, so the Ark survival will be concerned about this game. Trust me. I already done with the dinosaur. If I make a gameplay or story plot and the lore was changed like Ark survival, and I use these landscapes, it's great. It's a great game. I will improve the animation, I will improve the items, weapons, game mechanics, combat mechanics, everything. The graphics is enough for me for create this game. Even it's not a AAA game, but it's an indie game. Only a few people just doing this development. Forest was great. Sadly it's the night time. Maybe I'll wait here when I was attacked by the enemy. So the enemy called dwarf. I think the grey dwarf was attacking or lurking or hunting in the night time. It's like the nocturnal animal creatures. So I already defeat the boss. I put some ancient seed on the embers. Oh, this is not the strongest enemy. Either way, I already update all the items, armor and the weapons, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, let's wait for morning until the day. Let's see it for the query. So back to the map. Let's talk about map again. So most of the parts, some of the area was large area. The large area was empty, just a landscape, the ground and the grass, and some of the enemy base camp and that. And the base camp is very simple. You just kill a bunch of enemies just guarding their base camp and loot some random stuff in the chests. So the morning started with the music like this. Even music at this game. I mean, look at this rendering. It's enough to me if you make a game like this. Quite satisfying with the graphics, the settings. Even though the ground itself was generated random by the computer, the ground itself, it's bumpy like this. Unlike the other game like Skyrim, for example, which is the only game that I know to make a landscape mods. Oh no, it's raining. It's dark again. Please. At least there's lightning brightening the environment for a bit. How they just put this clutter into perfect. Sometimes it's not perfect actually, but it's good enough to me. So the setting design, it doesn't need a human to create or to generate stuff. Just need a good program to generate the landscape. The texture probably, the grass probably depend on the texture. Just like Skyrim perhaps. I wish I have a raw file for this game. I don't think they will give it. Because it's a lot of advertisements. The modeling is very simple. Character models, very simple. All the things, all the stuff, so I was assumed this game base basically made for a mobile platform other than just PC. However, they will release on Steam. I think this is the only game that is game engine brand titles, especially for the next Steam engines. The other Steam engine just download, I just don't know about it. Maybe interested in it, so I did download it. So the whole story I was interested in this game. Was just curious because it was a survival game with the Nordic or Scandinavian cultures, story plot. So I downloaded it. So a little bit. So I read a little bit review on the website. Some of the websites just review this game, and it has a screenshot in it. Like first time I was impressed with, interesting with this game was the forest, survival boards in the articles, and I think kind of comedy, well known by me for a game, and the game. I think the most I was not interested in this game was it was a cartoony concept. It's like this. It's not a realism design for the character, even for a tree itself, especially for a smaller pine tree like this. You see the texture was, it's going to be a low quality game. It's like this, and I see the texture as well. It's very low quality game, but when I see it, well, I think it's a mix between a good game, a AAA game, and a small game like this. And it's making me kind of have a unique feel. The interesting part was the lens generator, and it's very huge when I just go zoom out on the map and you zoom in. I spent 8 hours, more than 8 hours to so let me check for so I'm going to stream for maybe about I caught up with the deadline, so I cannot continue the streaming after the deadline. So this game was very simple. I'll make it open. This game is very simple, good graphics, simple game mechanics, and very low story. Very low story plot to tell, and quest very simple survival, very simple quest like gathering resources, go back, building some houses to survive, even though it doesn't need a house. Oh yeah, one more thing, this game doesn't need, I think it's not very hardcore survival elements in it, like a starve. Even I was starving, and there's a starving in this game. Even I was hungry, it doesn't affect me very well for the whole gameplay when I just play it. The player itself, it doesn't have for a certain of a survival element that is not was not completed yet or fulfilled yet, like starving and it's only eating and doesn't have any sleep or drink like that, like some other games. Some other games was very complex, sleep, eat, and disease and poisons or anything. It's like that. It's kind of sad, but I think this game is very simple and very playable. Okay, let's do gameplay. I think that's enough for the review today. I already conclude myself for this game. It's very simple, good graphics, and very low story plots. Okay, let's go for the gameplay. For streaming gameplay. Make it easy. Okay, I'm going to make a raft. I want to build a raft. How much for a raft? So the crafting itself is very simple. There's a smelter for getting resource. This is for to burning the smelter. So the smelter need a fuel, which is a charcoal. So the charcoal was made by cooking some food or exploring or looting things from the chests in the wilderness, or killing some enemy that has rewards on their camps, certain camps. And the other thing is made by these tools you just have to build. So the building itself has a perimeter from the workbench. So this is the workbench. And this is a stone cutter, which is the enable relevance for stone buildings or the stone or any kind of buildings are made by stone, like a platform, walls, etc. It's only for houses. So the stone is very strong. It doesn't affect any damage to myself and the enemy. Oh yeah, one more thing, the co-op mode. Oh, I forgot to include. So the cooperative was, I think it's grieving. The cooperative will be grieving because it's able to kill other players and loot their items. It's considered to be some issues with it. My idea was how to solve this problem was you might be able to kill the enemy, but don't loot the items. Put that the first. And the second one is that you cannot destroy any building in a certain perimeter of, or if the surrounding area has the workbench in it, because building only can create inside this perimeter from the workbench. So the perimeter is quite already marked on the torch. Torch around here. This is the perimeter. So if I made a torch, it has perimeter from the rock pins. So the outside that perimeter, you cannot build anything. Here it is. What is this? It's a different perimeter. I just realized this. Also, the iron buildings, like this Ironsight torch, was using the other perimeter, which is a forge. It's right inside. It's very important with this forge, so let's put it inside the house. Aim and attack anything on the buildings. All the buildings will be destroyed by the enemy, and the enemy will come at night, just right now. They should be calm, and it's quite interesting. In the open area, the strongest enemy doesn't spawn. If you build any settlement inside the forest, the strongest enemy will come and chase you wherever you are in the map. So it's only small one, because this is my building is built near this open area, which is outside of the woods. So the strongest enemy will come and destroy everything that I just made in this build. So this perimeter using the boards. Okay. So yeah, the perimeter was using the workbench, like this wooden. So wooden stuff has a perimeter from the workbench. Outside. Maybe if I stand outside. Yes. It's like a lady outside. Interesting. I cannot destroy it. So you're gonna have to destroy it inside the perimeter. Okay. Fair enough. So this teleportation, so I just build. I think it's standard. And this is cooking stuff. So there's only one. There's only one tool, so I don't to build a cooking station. I have a roaming, so I just press E to cook the items. Okay, let's go back to the gameplay. I think I already used from the multiplayer, which is that has to be fixed next on the update. So the player cannot be used. Kind of sad for the player not able to join random player to join their server. Oh my goodness. Passing through. Oh no. I don't know what happened. I'm going to test this. They're going to trap, I guess. Okay, go outside. Because this small kitchen is very fire. It is so easy. Come on, just swing on and kill him. Okay, let's build some ground. So select the hammer, press F, I think in the miscellaneous, then E, and then sub. Okay. Oh my god. Saving takes time right now. Takes 2 seconds. I think I explored too much. Oh, this is safe. straight to the longsword. That's interesting. This stone. Damn. I hope this works. I'm not stuck on it. Anyway, I still need material, so you can see the material below stays hide and resin. Yellow box, hide and resin. I think hide and resin. So the block will have it. Let's see. Continue. I think I like up the hide. One more hide. How unfortunate. So close. So let's find this alternative by killing this deer. So hotkey again. Okay, let's build again. Oh yeah, the block. Oh, the block. Sorry. What was for I have small slots for this. Okay. Oh no. Only I'm going to eat the heart. Let's eat it. This one's game character I just built. Hold on, now I'm going to drink some coffee. Don't talk too much, the coffee is cold. A little bit warm. So a little bit dropping FPS of performance for my PC. After if I looking for my infantry, it's pressing the tab, so it's kind of dropped. I can see the character. So let's see, miscellaneous. Oh. I hope it's not stuck, please. Okay, here we go. Once in a lifetime. Yeah. That's the physics. I think the physics is quite good. But oh yeah, the physics for the boat is interesting. The boat and the raft. If I'm totally glad. I will improve it more frequently, more updates, and maybe almost every week or so. It is my game, already satisfied. 100%. Okay, let's ride the boat. Where's the control? I think the captain deck was behind. There's no deck. Just a boat. A big boat. Let's turn left and a little bit forward. Oh, I think it's a little bit faster than RAF. Of course it does. because it's bigger. Let's sail to the north. It is very cold. I will barely survive. If I drop and die in the water, all the items I just get will be lost because it's unretrievable. Oh yeah, one more thing, if I die, so there is a... Ooh, faster, faster! I think it's only 3 times. So, stop, forward slowly, and fast. I don't know where I'm going now. I have to zoom in. It's so huge. Oh my god. It's bigger than Skyrim and other open world games. Let's check the width of this river. Probably lakes. I think it's a huge river. Oh my god. How can I hear enemy just swimming? I mean, look at this enemy. Even for a small game like this, the enemy able to swim. How they just pointed out on following the certain entity like players. It's quite interesting and quite impressive. Impressed me well. And look at the wave of this ocean. And the physics as well. And the players seems to be following. Let me see the legs. So I'm going to create this as well. In details. No, I think it's not. The legs not following the slopeness or any rolling boat or the movement of the boat. So the motion is just not following for a boat, but it was following, but following just the movement, not the animation of the boat. I think the animation was following for the wave itself. Interesting. If the wave's up, the boat's also following the wave. Safe. Oh, I think it's some kind of leak. It's a glitch, I think, yes, because I think I could make this more properly animated for the particle effects in the water. I didn't hear any sound for a water splash or something like that. You should be hear something, water splash. So I can reshape this, but not so much. Maybe a little bit better appearance for a water splash. Music, please. Skyrim. Oh, perfectly matched. Let's sail to Akaviri. This is my mod. Oh, it's a new, what they call it? Biome? Oh, sorry. I'm not going to the I'm going to test if I can save the game by logging out or quit the game. Nearby, I mean on the boat, so I have to check. Make sure everything was very secure for myself. I'm going to make it close to the soul line. Almost crashed. I think we will be automatically stopped. going forward? Can I avoid it? How can I avoid it? Wait, jump high? Turn off the music first. I'm not sure I can climb aboard. It is the only one longboat, the only longboat I just made. Can I climb aboard? I hope so. I think this way. Oh no, please. No, I can't. I think I have to load the game. I'm gonna make the backup for the safe route. I'll just push him toward the river. Oh, I think I have to follow the line of the wave. Oh yes. Finally. Thank God. I'm going to stuck it. Maybe I have to use the anchor or something. Where's the anchor? I'm a bad captain. There's no no. Die. Sometimes it's just one swing to kill these low level enemy. Oh, I cannot climb again. Oops, I can. Damn, should be some kind of ladders. I'm going to log out. But this, if I can save on the boat. I think I already did it with the raft on the boat. I'm going to start online. I have easy for this. Online multiplayer settings. Seems still can join with my other PC because I have another PC. It's with the game, with the same game. Okay, let's go back. I think it's secure, so I can save on the boat. I think turn left is turn right. Left is always the same person. Keep moving. Make a good angle for on the ocean. Okay. Stop it. Let's sail again. Oh no, that's for turning right. My bad. I think this bird will end right now. Keep sailing. I wonder how long this will be going. I think that's the first time I will start is down below here on the map. Very huge map. Let's see how much the speed and the low. Zoom map. It's okay, it's still slow. I think it's very huge land. Thanks. Chilling with the boat. Oh my god, so big. How can be a small game able to create a massive landscape? Early morning, still rain. Oh, it's not rain. Oh, it's dark. It's really easy gameplay. Mechanics for a boat. It's like pressing a button or something like that. It's very simple. Simple mechanics for boat controlling. I think there's no line inside. Supposed to do solar. Turn left a bit. I'm a cross. It's still unhappy with the developer. Able to make this game. I think the dev was gonna have the experience with a game company. I'm quite pretty sure because it's not such ordinary indie developers. They has I read there has a studio who made this game. The basics. Perfect for the mornings. I think I have to turn it right. I think the rendering area is quite wide. I can see the firelights in the distance, maybe about 1 kilometer or half of a mile. 100 kilometers and 100 meters, which is half of miles. So half miles from there, and half miles from there. I think it's a 1 mile render. 1 mile square. I see the land and the beachhead. Oh, the time is over. I think I'm going to stop streaming. Okay, see you for the next streaming. And goodbye. Yeah, I'm just addicted to this game.